Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Riddim Nate. Thank you for tuning in for Chop It Up. I just wanted to take this first moment to kind of explain what I'm doing with Chop It Up here and into the future. So, Chop It Up is going to be a sit down series where I'll be sitting down with artists, managers, and people in the space of rhythm and underground. I want this to be just a great time just to sit down with artists, chop it up, no pun intended, and just talk music, talk life, talk goals, and also just get to know artists a little bit more. I'm very happy to have Daniel, Usaybflow, be the first guest today. And with that being said, let me know who you guys want me to sit down with in the future. Leave it in the comments, tag your favorite artist, share this to your favorite artist as well. But with that being said, welcome to Chop It Up. Let's do a cheesy transition now.
Bro.
Hey, everybody, welcome to Chop It Up. My name is Riddim Nate. This is our first episode, and I'm very proud to have our guest here today. He needs no introduction. From the land of the six, I welcome Usaybflow.
How are you, Nate?
Dude, I'm doing great. How are you doing today?
I'm good, man. I'm feeling good.
You feeling good after the show last night?
Yes, sir. Oh my God, Portland is a whole different breed. I never even thought that I went in with certain expectations, but it literally blew out of the water for me.
So it was a good one. For those who are wondering, the show last night happened at the Den. It was put on by Fractal Families. My first time at the venue.
Yeah, mine too.
And great venue space, great show. Sound quality was awesome too.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Good space. It was rowdy, but 48 hours has been really stressful. Yeah. And you've had two shows. You played support for Hole in Denver. How was that?
Yes, dude, it was sick. Oh my God, that's my phone. No, dude, yeah, I played support for Hole along with Shibs and Zuba and Jocks, who's a Denver local, and it was sold out. I think it was like 1,100 people, and then came here yesterday and then played for a nice intimate crowd, like 200-300 people. So it was really, really cool, and it's honestly like a dream come true.
It was good. The pits were getting rowdy.
Yeah. Oh my God. The first track, my intro was a fucking pit.
I lost my shoe in the pit last night.
Yeah,
for those,
you did.
And,
yep.
I found it though.
I was about to say, did you retrieve it?
It's all good, but no, that's good. But I'm just glad for you to take your time out today, and we're gonna chop it up today.
Of course, literally, we're gonna chop it up.
I don't have controllers and stuff. Us to chop that.
Yeah, that's okay. That could be for the next interview.
Yeah, but I guess we'll just hop into my first burning question for you about bananas is what's the proper way to peel a banana?
Okay, so the way that I've been doing it growing up is obviously from the top, right? The little stem thing. But I came to find out that apparently the right way to do it is apparently the underneath, the bottom. You're supposed to like pinch the bottom and then peel it that way. But I've been telling people as a joke is to eat it kind of from the side.
Like a taco?
Yeah, with the skin on.
I know, yeah. No, that would be bad. Yeah. I peel it from the bottom, not from the stem, from the bottom.
Okay.
I used to do it from the stem when I was younger, and then somebody told me the same thing.
Okay.
Go from the other end. It's super easy.
Yep.
So,
yep.
Well, that's good. So,
yeah, it just depends on how you're feeling. Depends on your mood that day. You know what I mean?
Right. It's kind of a controversial topic, too. So,
a little bit.
For those who are watching, let us know, how do you peel a banana?
Let us know in the comments.
That is the burning question. But to keep the topic on bananas, all right, man? We're gonna have an activity here.
Yeah. Oh God.
All right. Yes. There's been some big time bananas in our time living on this earth. Okay.
Yes.
And if you could have any sidekick of a banana, okay, I'm gonna present you with 6 of some of the most influential bananas of all time.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to select a banana as your sidekick.
Oh my God.
All right.
Batman. I'm choosing my my sidekick right now. I gotta find my Robin.
All right.
Oh no.
All right, so what we have here, we have the bananas and pajamas.
Yo, this is hard,
We got Peely from Fortnite.
Yes. I don't know who that one. What's that one?
That's Banana Joe. I don't know. I found him.
Oh, I just found him.
Yeah, that's Banana Joe.
Okay.
You got the Crying Cat banana.
Yeah.
You have I've had nightmares over this guy. It's a banana from Mario Kart.
Yes.
And then you also have the biggest partier of all time, the banana from Peanut Butter Jelly Time.
Oh my God, I can only choose one?
Yep.
Bro. This is
I mean, do you recognize these guys though?
Yes, bananas and pajamas. Yes, of course. I actually didn't know about these guys till a couple months ago when I played a show in Toronto. And I played a show called DJs and PJs.
Oh,
in Toronto. So I was like, people were like, why aren't you playing the Bananas in Pajamas intro? I'm like, what is that? And they showed me these guys. I'm like, oh shit, I'll play it.
there
So I
you go.
did. So I just found out about them recently.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate them, but that's not going to be my
All
choice.
right, all
Okay,
right,
so I'm going to cross them
all
out.
right. They're gone.
I don't know who this guy is,
All right.
so I don't trust him.
Okay,
With
he's out of
with
here.
those eyes, I'm going to have to take him out.
All right.
I played Fortnite, but I appreciate that skin, but the whole top row I'm going to exit out. Okay, those are my X's. Okay. Okay, so for me, it's between peanut butter jelly time banana and Mario Kart banana.
All right.
Okay, so if I had to choose one, ooh, this is hard. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the peanut butter jelly time
He's a
banana.
classic.
Yeah, it's
Like
classic.
one of the biggest songs.
Yeah.
Growing up in like the early 2000s or mid 2000s, I would say, right? It's
Yes.
almost been like 10 years since that
Yeah,
song's
oh my
been
God, dude,
released,
that's
maybe
like
longer.
That's a classic.
He's a partier too, so you throw it down too. He'd probably be in the
Yeah.
pits just
Yeah, with his
saying the
beer,
peanut
holding
butter
his
jelly
beer.
time.
Yeah.
He'll be out there. But that's good to know.
Yeah,
That's
of course.
awesome.
Oh my goodness.
But then we're gonna stay on the topic of bananas.
Oh no. Yeah.
So tell me the origin. The banana theming for Usaybflow.
Okay, so basically, the whole branding of bananas came from I had this older group of friends that I'm no longer friends with now, but um, they used to kind of like make fun of me, and it was kind of a joke against me. It was more of like banter, but not really. They were kind of serious, but not really. I noticed that now, but they used to call me a monkey, right? Because my long hair, my beard, right? They thought I was from the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
That was the joke. And then it was back in 2020. I did a live stream on Twitch. It was like one of the live stream sets that I would do, and one of those friends put the banana emoji in the chat, like in the Twitch chat, and I just stuck with it.
It just ever
I
since
just
then.
Yeah, and then I just ever since then I would always just wear like normal shirts, normal clothes, but then it kind of just like grew and grew and grew, and then I started wearing. I bought like my first banana suit that I no longer have because I've been wearing it for too long, and it started getting like it's not even yellow anymore. It's like a grayish yellow. Well, it's obviously washed, guys. Okay, listen, chill.
Yeah, I was just gonna be like, how many suits have you gone through over time?
I currently have 5.
5 in the arsenal, or you've gone through?
In the arsenal.
Wow.
Yes, I have 5 in the arsenal.
You wore one last night, and
I did. Yeah, that's one of the newer ones. It's one of the newer banana suits.
See, it's a little gross right now.
Yeah, a little bit.
Dry clean it, or do you wash it yourself?
No, I wash it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta establish a bit of independence there. I gotta wash it.
Oh.
But yeah, that's kind of where it came from. It was kind of like a joke, and it's kind of come full circle, and now I'm Banana Man.
Some of the biggest bananas of all time, and everybody rocks the banana suits all the time.
That's what I'm saying. Like literally, there was like a group that came to the show last night.
Night,
like 5 or 6 of them in a banana suit, and there was a guy that came in. Literally, a guy flew from LA. Basically, long story short, and he 2 days ago got like a fucking set of bananas on his arm, and I was like, oh my goodness.
That was fresh.
Like, that was like partly for you and partly for me. I'm like, appreciate it.
It was so cool, just all the bananas.
Yeah, and the funny thing is because he has freckles on his arms, it looked like aged bananas. It was really sick.
Oh,
anyway,
do you make banana bread with your aged bananas?
I've never made banana bread in my life.
Ooh,
but I definitely want to try some.
If you ever have brown bananas, make banana bread with it.
Throw some chocolate chips in there.
Oh,
throw some walnuts in there.
It's the best. Yep.
I'm telling you,
that's all good.
I'm gonna make some killer banana bread.
Well, that's awesome to know the origin of you and stuff.
Yeah,
but,
of course.
And we're gonna talk music. That's what probably people are here for and stuff.
Of course.
We all start somewhere with music and how we get to rhythm at the end of the day.
Rhythm.
Where'd you start in your music? What's your music background?
Yeah.
And how did you discover the black hole of rhythm, as I call it?
Yes. Okay. So basically, about I'd say 7 or 8 years ago, I went to my first with the older group of friends. Actually, I went to my first music festival. They convinced me to go to this music festival in Toronto called Veld Music Festival, and that was sick. Like I didn't think anything of it, and then I went to, I think it was my first show, not festival but show. It was Dubs, Timmy Trumpet, Carnage at the time, Will Sparks, and it was at a place called Echo Beach in Toronto. And I just like completely fell in love with it. Like there was something about like especially when Dubs came on, because they were the headliners, and like, like the fire, the fireworks, the pyro, the smoke machines, and everything. Like I just fell in love with it, and just like controlling like a mass amount of people with music just like stuck out to me. And like yeah, from there I bought my first deck. I bought my first like 2 deck controller, a Newmark Mix Track Pro 3. I remember it. Um, and then I started mixing like house. Like I did like house mixes that you can actually still find on my SoundCloud, by the way.
I found them, by the way.
Found them.
Yep, I found them, by the way.
They're like an hour long
Mm-hmm.
each, and I have like 27 episodes. I called it "This Is House," and it was like the cringiest thing because I was trying to copy. Anyone in the watching this video knows spin-in sessions.
Yes.
Literally, I used to emulate that into what I called "This Is House," and I kind of just like rolled with it. And I think a different friend that I knew probably about 4 years ago now, 5 years ago, showed me the Paradox by Excision, and I was like, this is like, I think it was like 1 a.m. or something. I was in bed, and they showed this song to me, and I was like listening to it in my headphones. I was like, this is like very loud.
You're like, what's going on here?
Yeah, I was like, this is not house music. This is like loud, right? And I looked up.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that night, like looking up on YouTube, like the culture behind dubstep and stuff like that, and that's where I found like, like the early part of like Vandals and like Virtual Riot, especially Skrillex at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously Excision. And then from there, it just kind of stemmed out. You know what I mean? Like
Once the ball gets rolling, you
yeah,
just
what the ball kept rolling, man. I started doing like the chop videos, and then I got like some recognition from like Riot 10, and that's when it like the snowball started building.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm here.
Look at that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I kind of like started the same way too. I found the trap more. I
Oh,
found the
trap.
trap
Okay.
music, like Flossodamus, Keys and
Wow.
Crates.
Wow. That's
My
OG.
first show was Carnage.
Oh my
When
god.
it was Carnage, Keizo, Valentino Khan, who else? Oh, and Keizo was on there too.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah.
a crazy show, and I found the music like really early on with like Rusko, Chonky
Roscoe.
Thing, Caspa, and I
Yeah.
was like, what is going on? Like, what is this?
What is
I
this
was like, I've
weird
never
noise?
heard of this noises in my life. And then it just spirals out of control. And then you'll be
Yeah.
on SoundCloud or you're looking for tracks and you're just like, there's just so much
Yeah, I know.
music
It's like a,
nowadays.
it's like it's a like you said, a black hole that you just like enter. You know what I mean? It's like because they're like almost every day now. Like I find myself just if I find a rhythm track that I like, there's like a feature on SoundCloud called like you hit the station of it
Mm-hmm.
on your computer, not on the phone, but it's mainly on the computer, and you just see like I fall in the hole. I'm just like you know what I mean?
Yeah, you just keep going
I think I
on.
have like 6 or 7 thousand likes on my SoundCloud.
Jeez.
Just
How
like
deep's your library? How many tracks you got in it right now?
so on my record box on my DJ system, I got about like 4K, 5K downloaded slash bought. So it's building up every
It,
day. It's building up
it
every
gets
day.
big. It's big.
Yeah, I know it gets bigger, man.
But
It's very
you
sick.
you talked about social media,
Yeah.
TikTok, and all that. How has that benefited you as an artist? Because it seems like nowadays smaller artists can get exposure with TikTok and stuff. How did this benefit you a couple years ago?
So I only recently started getting into TikTok stuff, but like I've been doing like the Twitter, the Instagram, the Facebook, especially like posting in
Mm-hmm.
Facebook groups and all that shit. Like right when the pandemic started, and I feel like that was a very pivotal point because I find like obviously everyone's at home, can't really go anywhere, everyone's on their phone,
Mm-hmm.
so I thought why not just like do these random mix videos of like short clips of me chopping rhythm and like doing doubles and triples and quads and stuff, and people just like gravitated towards it.
Mm-hmm.
I did it like every single day. I posted a clip every day. I did like during the pandemic, I did a live stream. I think like almost every weekend, like on Twitch, and like it was like a very big moment for me, and it kind of put a lot of eyes on me
Mm-hmm.
because at that time, I mean, other than like making music, I didn't really see any other artists really doing any sort of thing that I was doing. So I was kind of just like in a sense like grabbing it by the balls and just like I just did it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now I'm here.
Look at
Like,
that.
you know, been on the Riot 10 tour, played Lost Lands. Like it's been crazy. The
Yeah.
last 3 years has been wild.
Yeah. Well, I guess we can talk goals then. Getting a little
Yeah.
ahead, but
Yeah.
end of 20 or halfway, more than halfway done with 2023. Do you got any goals for yourself in the end of 2023 and goals into 2024?
Okay, so I would say some of my goals for the rest of this year. Um I'd love to play another festival. I played Escapade in Ottawa last month, and that was like unreal. I played at like 2:30 on the second day, and it was like 600 people there. It was insanity. And I would love to experience that again. I'd love to be thrown on more like support shows, maybe like, like some bigger artists, hopefully. Um, Definitely playing. This is also ties into 2024 as well, but playing in states and places that I've never played before, like Vegas, wink. Places like that, and even if I can even come close to playing in like Europe, because I know like Budapest wants to see me. I know Germany wants to see me. Paris wants to see me. Like I get constant messages every day from you guys about that. So it's like definitely those are like some huge goals, and
Yeah.
even like maybe getting on like Lost Lands or Base Canyon would be a dream. Or Forbidden Kingdom. I'd absolutely love to play Forbidden Kingdom one year. Hopefully next year is the year. But yeah, that's
Oh, that's
kind of what
fantastic.
I'm
It's
about.
always good, set goals as artists and us just in general life setting goals
Of
for
course.
us and stuff. Shoot big.
Yeah. Oh
Always
my
shoot
God. Of
big.
course.
You never know what's gonna happen.
That's what you have to do. You know what I
Yep.
mean? You can't sell yourself short. You know what I mean? You gotta build, and you gotta set goals for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And once you are coming close to this goals, if not like completing those goals, you gotta
Yeah.
build even higher.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's just the way it works.
With those goals, do you have a mentor in the industry? So like an artist or somebody you look up forward
Um,
to that kind of like helps you or like gives advice or you don't know what to do on you kind of
um,
reach out to them?
a really good person that I always like come to, that I don't really talk to often, but I know that I can always trust him and always like come to him, and that's Sweet Tooth. Devin is such a good dude. Like he's messaged me constantly on how like, dude, like we literally came up the same way, just like DJing, and now we're both getting into the production route, and he's kind of guided me and helped me like kind of navigate my way. And I can always count on him to like just hit him up on a random night, like at any time, and I know he'll message me like that.
Mm-hmm.
Even after like months of not talking to him, or months after not seeing him, it's just like casual conversation, like nothing happened.
Yeah.
And like he'll like, because I think I played, basically long story short, I played in Arizona for like the grocery bash back in
On a
April.
side note, that show was
You
insane.
came?
I wasn't there, but I saw the
Oh
clips and everything from the
yes.
grocery bash. That was
Yeah,
nuts.
crazy. The lineup was crazy. Like Artix, Genie, Al Ross, Vulgar, myself, Spas.
Oh my
Um,
gosh, Bass was there?
Spas was there.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah, yeah. You missed out. I was saying, I'm kidding. It was sick though. It was sick though. AZ Fem goes crazy. Yeah, and he was there. He wasn't playing,
Hmm.
but Devin was just chilling. And then after my set, like he told me, he's like he critiqued me a bit, but it was good. He was like, just make sure like keep you're doing really well. Like your pacing's really good. Your song selection is great. Just like he kind of gave me advice on how he would tackle stuff, and it kind of opened my
Hmm.
eyes. So it's like that's one person I can really trust. I guess like some like idols as well. I guess kind of segue into
Hmm.
that, but like Subtronics is a huge inspiration of mine. Um, Cod Dubs is another huge one. Shivers, um, and yeah,
No, that's just awesome. It's good to
yeah,
have mentors in a space to like to
oh, of
reach out
course,
to.
yeah,
It's always good as us humans. Like sometimes we just need somebody to be like, hey, do this a little bit better. You'll
yeah.
you'll grow as an artist, grow as a person
It's always great.
in the
Yeah,
long run. So what
yeah.
are you saying? Sweet Tooth in the future, maybe for Chop It Up?
Yes, sir. Come on,
No,
Devin, you gotta come.
that'd be sick. That'd be sick. Oh no, but that's all good stuff.
Yeah,
So I guess another thing too with you, you talked about how you want to play in the states a little bit more. Now
yeah.
you play in the states sometimes. You have a favorite venue already?
Oh shit. Oh
Putting you on
man,
the spot kind of a
I'm
little with
putting
the
I'm
favorite
being
venue.
put on blast here. Oh shit. I would have to say, in terms of like audience, or you mean just like the venue itself?
Just how you.
Wow, I
I know it's a little different. It
a
depends.
bit different. Okay, so I would say I can give multiple, right?
Yeah, you get
Okay,
multiple. You're good.
not to slew
Yeah, you're
like
good.
I love all venues and love all crowds equally. Okay, let's get that straight first. But if I had to like pinpoint ones that really stood out to me, one that really sticks out to me was the TK Lounge in Tampa, Florida. Um, I've played there twice now. I'm about to go back on September 2nd with Zuba. I'm going back to back with him. It's almost sold out, by the way. Yeah, Tampa crowd goes crazy. ridiculous.
They're different down
Yeah,
there.
and that venue is like meant for underground music like that.
Hmm.
Um, so Tampa, I'd say. Um, the venue I played in Houston, called 9 p.m. 9 p.m. music venue, massive. I played there with Amorphic and Shivers, and that was like amazing.
Yeah.
Like the thing about that venue too is it's huge. It's very wide, but it's like it's so sick. It was one of the biggest stages I've played.
I think I've seen clips of that stage
It's so
before.
sick.
Okay.
Like the lighting is so sick. Like they got massive like LED panels behind me and like little like squares along the ceiling, and it runs all the way across. Like
Oh,
it's so
nice.
sick.
Oh, that's so
Like
cool.
I did not expect that going into that show, but
Hmm.
I saw videos. I was like, I'm gonna be up there. It's crazy.
What about your Canadian fam? Favorite venues up in Canada?
Okay, so Canadian venues, I would have to say the one that I played during the Riot 10 tour in Calgary, that was really sick. I forget. I think it was Commonwealth Bar is the name of it. I think. But I played that back in 2021 when I was on tour at Riot 10.
Hmm.
I did 3 dates with them, and I actually played my second one that I would say is in Montreal. I forget the name of it, but it was during that tour in 2021.
Oh,
That venue was very sick.
Montreal has some sick
Um,
venues.
yeah, yeah,
Really sick.
yeah. That was a very good night because that's the first night that I met my girlfriend as well. So there's that.
That's special.
There you go.
Music bringing people
Oh,
together, left, right, and center.
but listen, I would say because I'm from Toronto, basically. So I would say maybe a venue in Toronto that I would say would probably have to be Axis. There's a place called
Oh,
Axis, and I like basically long story short again, but I remember 4 years ago I went to a trifecta and a Wooly show,
oh,
and I wasn't even close to where I'm at right now. And I remember I was in the back of the audience, and I was looking there, and I was like, I was literally in tears. I was like, "Fuck man, I'm gonna be up there one day." And I played there with Virtual Riot. I
nice.
was direct support for him, so it was like crazy,
That's
crazy
big
full
time.
circle.
That's big time. So, the king of chopping, okay? There's always a bunch of people in your live streams that are asking on chopping advice,
Yeah.
how to get down to their doubles, the triples, and quads. What's some advice to those people that kind of struggle with that technique?
Okay, so people always usually ask me all the time, they're like, what's the secret sauce? Like, how do you actually do what you do? And I like, it's very cliche, but it's the genuine truth. It's consistency, knowing your music, and practice. It's
Hmm.
number one. It's like with anything, it's like riding a bike. You know what I mean? Like, you get the muscle memory down and you'll just know. Like, I listen to dubstep like every single day, like probably 5+ hours every day. Like even on like days I don't feel like it, like I'll just listen to it. You know what I mean? And it's just a matter of knowing how to do it and knowing your music. And I think if you just put your mind to it and you trust the process, like you can easily like get there. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like I've been doing this now for 8 years. I'd say yeah, like 7 or 8 years, and it gets easier over time. It's just a matter of just consistently doing it.
I'm
That's
doing it.
number one. Yeah.
I suck at it for those who don't know. So
No, I got you, bro. I got you. I'll teach you. Don't worry. I got you.
we need to get the deck set up
I
in
know,
here and
dude.
get a live like chop it up
Oh, a
like a
live
boiler
chop it
like a
up.
boiler room
Oh
set type of
shit,
deal where
a
like
live
you
chop it
show
up.
up like you showcase for like 5 minutes. That
Yeah,
would be
yeah.
sick.
I love that.
Maybe in the future.
Next time when we
We're kind
play,
of gonna see where this goes in the future. But
hell yeah.
not only you are in the underground, what are some artists that are coming up that you like respect their music, you love their tracks? Because everybody nowadays, it's whenever people go to shows, they're like, "What plate is that?" or "Whose
Yeah,
track is that?" Are there some
yeah.
artists right now that people should be on the lookout for?
I would say kind of the obvious ones would be like, well, not obvious ones, but I would say like Vulgar. Fucking love Vulgar. Um, Chango, Sanzu, Inactive.
The homie
Yeah,
inactive.
we have to respect Inactive. Praise Inactive. I would say Hamro as well. Hamro's very sick. I've known that guy for a while, and
Hmm.
he's like, so I'm from Toronto. He's from Ottawa, so it's like 3-4 hour drive. So, I'm trying to think who else. This is a hard one. I don't know. Would you consider Leo Trix kind of an up and comer? I don't know. Probably not, because I think he's kind of he's made it. I
He's
would
still,
say,
yeah, I would
but
consider him still like an
yeah,
artist.
yeah. I'm trying to think who else. Like there's some like underground
What,
like
seven?
Seven as well. Yes, of course. Oh my goodness, how could I forget Seven? I'm just like I'm put on the spot. And it's like I can't because there's
Spaz. Let's get going. No.
Spaz. You're just naming them for me, but
No, I'm
I
kidding.
no, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Seven is very good. Like their plates are ridiculous. By the way,
Hmm.
I've gotten like a little bit of a pack from them, and my God,
They're nuts. It's always like
amazing.
my favorite thing with rhythm right now is everybody's like, you know how rappers have like their ad libs? It's all
Yes.
the rhythm artists that have their little saying, like,
Yeah.
it's like seven
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
vulgar, like
Yeah.
that saying. I don't know what it is, but whenever those like come on,
You just freak out.
nope, nope. Like last
Uh,
night at the show, I like screamed a couple times because I knew what track was coming.
yeah. Yeah.
I think that's like a really cool thing about rhythm too. And then
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
especially the community's tight where people are always passing tracks left, right. Oh, I made
Yeah.
this.
Oh my God, dude. That's what makes it go round. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. Like
Hmm.
the amount of talent that the underground has is like next to
Hmm.
amazing. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Um, and it's like sometimes it's like you'll see like the bigger headliners on the lineups and stuff like that, but when you see like certain underground artists that have never played a festival or never played an event really, and
Hmm.
they're on those big lineups, you have to see them.
Correct.
Like you have to see them. Like, and don't get me wrong, like you'll probably see like one of those headliners again within the next year, like in your city, right? But
Hmm.
who knows when you'll see that underground vulgar set again, or that Sanzu set. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
I think it's very
It's
sick.
sick. And it's also been cool recently too, is like headliners are starting to play underground
Underground stuff.
tracks,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is like a great example. Like, yes, Danny Sudden Death loves like the underground stuff, but like when he
yeah.
dropped the Vulgar Chongo Squeeze edit at
Yes,
EDC,
yes.
I
Oh
saw a
wait, that's
clip.
the Tuhuru edit or
Oh,
something.
is it?
Yeah, I forget who because I have it as well, but I forget who made it. I think it was. I have a feeling it was Nerve, but I could be wrong.
Whatever it was,
Whatever that is. Yeah,
everybody, I was like, no way this just happened.
yeah.
And then artists are starting to see that, and I think it's great exposure for the community
Oh my
of
goodness.
more with
Yeah,
rhythm because it's kind of that small niche market right now
yeah,
with such potential to kind of bring it up. And
yeah. It's even sick too because I think it was Sudden Death back to back Marshmallow. I think at EDC Vegas,
yes,
and he dropped like blocks or
yes,
something,
that's what
and
it
I was like,
was
oh
too.
my God, this guy really just did
I
that.
think he threw high tech in there too.
Yes. Not even like doubled either. It was just by itself. I was like,
Yeah,
oh my goodness gracious.
I wasn't there, but man,
Yeah,
it's
me neither.
just,
I just saw the videos of it.
and you're just like, this can't be happening.
Yeah,
I
like
would want
this.
to know how the crowd's reacting to it for people that have like not heard that
I mean,
stuff
I know
before.
we would go insane,
Oh yeah, yeah,
but
100%.
the casual EDM listener
Yeah.
that came to a Marshmallow set probably won't go as crazy. You know
Hmm.
what I mean?
I guess I guess I can segue this question to a little bit. For someone who's already in the industry of EDM, how would you approach them into rhythm? Because sometimes rhythm has that community where people are like, oh, it all sounds the same, or it's all like, how would you like present it as an artist to like a
I
normal
would,
consumer?
I would say, kind of think of it as like think of it as dubstep, but a lot more simpler version of it, and a lot more bouncy. Um, I think once you're kind of, it's like with any genre. It's like you deep dive into more dubstep or you deep dive into jazz music, like anything in general.
Hmm.
You'll start to be more indulged in the scene and the culture, and I think that you know tapping into the underground rhythm scene or even just like listening to a track here and there, it'll kind of open your eyes to that kind of genre a little bit, that subgenre of
Hmm.
dubstep, which is rhythm, right? So it's like, I don't know. I think it's just about listening to it more and kind of getting your ears used to it. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't,
Yep.
well, then you don't like it.
Give
You
some
know what I
try.
mean? And then if you're in it, then you're in it.
Oh, you're
You
in.
know,
You can't get out of
you get
it.
it's a hole you
Like
can't get out
I'm
of.
in here. I'm not leaving anytime
I'm not leaving
soon.
anytime soon.
But I guess we talk about your rhythm background and all
Yeah,
that. I
yeah,
guess for those other than music, what do you like to do for fun? I mean, we're all people at the end of the day.
yeah.
So, what are some other activities you like to do outside of music?
I like to go to the gym every now and again. It's been a bit rough lately, been on the road to kind of go to the gym, but I do like going to the gym.
Are you a cardio guy? Or are you a lifter
A
guy, or a
mixture of
little
both.
mixture? Okay.
I do love to run. It's been a while, but as you can tell. But um, running is very sick for me. I find it very therapeutic, to be honest. Even walking as well is
Hmm.
great, especially when it's a sunny day. Lifting as well. I don't really like to I don't really prefer like bodybuilding or powerlifting, but I kind of do a mixture of both. I like to play games. I like to play video games every now and again. It's been a bit more less recently because of like touring and doing shows and working on music. But
Hmm.
I recently like I'm really into like sports games. Like I just got Madden the other day, and that's really sick to play. I
There you
play a lot
go.
of FIFA because I'm a big soccer dude. And yeah, I play NHL. It's all the
Good
sports
old
games. I
Chell,
play a
yup.
lot of but like back in the day, I used to play a lot of Call of Duty. Like literally, that was my thing.
That's all I
Call of
play.
Duty. Yeah, literally, I used to like quick scope and trick shot like and all that shit like be on teams and clans like that was my thing like putting out YouTube
That's kind of, I've seen a
episodes.
trend with the underground scene. Let us know. Were you in a clan or a trick shotting team growing up? Because I bet everybody in this industry has at some point in their life. Because
That's
I
what I'm
was that type
saying.
of guy too. Everybody has.
Yeah, no, there was I forget who it was, but there was someone in the industry that I know of that was literally a part of this big like quick scoping team because obviously you had like long story short if you obviously knew like phase and all that stuff but like there was like other like sub clans like dare and soar and
Mm-hmm.
era and obey was another one and one of the guys that I knew that's part of the scene who's a media guy was like he was an editor in dare and I'm like holy shit
That's so
I'm like
cool.
that's like what that was one of the top like Call of Duty clans like 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy, but
I grew
let
up.
us know.
Yes, please let us know. I grew up in the basically like the backyard of Optic because Optic started
Oh
at the
damn!
suburbs of
How could I forget?
Chicago.
How could I forget?
So I would go to tournaments all the time in high
Oh my
school. Let's
god!
see. I was at a tournament in Chicago. You can look this up on YouTube. Game Pazzo, Nate Shot got into a pushing fight
Oh
with
shit!
Aches, I believe. I'm trying to remember it. And we were
Okay.
in the crowd for that tournament. It's a super small venue in Schaumburg.
Yeah.
And it was so cool just seeing Optic just like blow up. I still watch CDL all the time
Oh
because
my
it's like
god!
it's cool
Yeah.
seeing that
My
stuff.
my agent watches all the time. He forces me to watch it.
Got
Force.
Toronto Ultra.
Yeah, I
They could
know.
have done a little bit better this year,
He
but it's
forced me.
okay.
He forced me. Listen, I always tease him about it. I
Yeah,
always say they're shit,
it's okay.
but it is what it
No,
is.
it's all good.
Yeah.
So I guess for the people, for you, what shows you got? You got anything to announce here, or that you can release, or what?
I have a couple shows coming up. Not sure when this is coming out, but as of right now, my next show's coming up. I just played Denver and Portland, as we talked about. My next shows, I have August 19th in Minneapolis. I'm headlining there, making my debut at Minnesota, and then I'm playing my first ever six deck 360 set. I'm going back to back with Al Ross
That's
in
gonna
San Antonio.
that's gonna be spicy.
Six deck 360 like that's like and I've been looking up to Al Ross for like 5-6 years so it's like it's crazy to think that I'm actually going back to back with them which is like I can't even believe it six decks as well so it's a bit intimidating but
No, that's
um
good.
and then after that I'm attending Lost Lands. I'm not playing. You might see me at some sets maybe.
I
We'll
might
see.
be there too.
Oh you might be there too guy
No, I'll be there.
if you see us say hi.
Come say what up to chop it up.
Yeah, hell yeah. But other than that, yeah, no, I got a couple other shows that are not announced yet that I can't speak on
Ooh,
yet. Um, and then yeah, I got debut EP coming out soon. That's all wrapped up and finished, ready to go. And for everyone wondering, these jerseys are going to be coming out soon too, around the same time. Also, some satchels and
ooh,
pashmina as well. So it'll all be in the same drop. So that's kind of what I have coming up so far. Got some
some
collabs in the works.
ooh. Any
Um,
that you can speak on collabs
I
or
have collabs with Skeletor coming out. I have two of them. I got a collab with Chromatic. I got a collab with Level coming out as well. Trying to think what else. That's all I can say right now.
all right.
That's all I can
We'll
say
just
right now.
keep it right there on
Yeah,
that. It's still
that's
exciting.
still very very cool.
Very, very exciting.
Yeah.
Well, perfect. Well, we're gonna end with one last activity.
Okay.
All right.
Oh no.
We're gonna see how your trivia is.
Oh shit.
We're gonna do some banana trivia.
Oh god. Dun dun dun.
How's your knowledge on bananas?
Um, I do eat them on a daily
Okay,
basis every morning.
that's good.
Genuinely, I really do, guys. I really do eat bananas, and I really do enjoy them. It's funny because I always see like supporters come up to me and like you're like my favorite artist, but I'm like literally allergic, like deathly allergic to
Oh
bananas.
my gosh.
And I'm like, but that you know what? I appreciate the commitment.
I don't know a single person allergic to bananas.
I know many people allergic to bananas,
Oh
like
my
in my life,
gosh.
like on my daily life. And I'm like, sucks to
That's
suck, man.
crazy. All right, so this trivia,
Oh
we're gonna
god.
do 5 questions. All right,
Okay.
it's gonna start easy, and we're gonna work our way up.
Okay, and they're about bananas.
They're about bananas. All these are about bananas. All right.
All right.
So they're multiple choice too. So you got
Okay.
yeah,
Oh shit.
you're gonna get
Okay. Okay.
25% chance
I
to
thought it was
guess
like
one
a
at least.
long answer
Nope.
question.
No, I'm not
No.
that mean to you. All right. So
Guys.
first question: what mineral is found in bananas?
Potassium.
I didn't even get to read the.
That was easy. That's easy. That's easy.
A, iron. B, potassium. C, calcium. D, magnesium.
I was gonna say calcium.
No,
That's a stupid choice. So I'm gonna go potassium.
Potassium is the correct answer.
Oh yeah.
You're 1 for 1.
Oh, but that's so easy. Oh, they're gonna get harder. Oh shit.
Yep, they're gonna get hard. Start you off easy.
All right.
So this is a true or false question. So you got better odds
50,
here now.
50.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
Can bananas float in water?
True.
The answer is true.
Oh,
Bananas are less dense, that make them float in water. There's another example. Watermelons can float in water too.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
So there you
sense.
go. Learn something new every day.
I've actually seen that.
Yep.
I've seen a video about that.
So look
yeah.
at that. You're 2
Funny
for 2.
How many questions are there?
You got 3 more.
Oh, okay. I gotta at least get half. I gotta at least do 3 right.
Yep. All right. How many different types of bananas are there? A,
Okay,
300. B, 10,000. C, 1,000. D, 2,500.
Bro, what? I only know about regular bananas and like plantain. Oh my god. I know there's like really small ones too. I forget the name of them, but I know there's really small ones. They're in what? How does that even bro? Okay, so okay, wait, what are the
You got 300,
okay.
10,000, 1,000, 2,500.
Okay, I feel like 2,500 is just not it. I don't know why.
That's not it?
I feel like that's not it.
Okay.
I
You said that's not it.
Okay, so that's not it.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you're good with that. So you got 3 more guesses then.
Okay.
You got 3 other ones left. So
okay, can you please repeat them again? I'm sorry.
300, 10,000,
10,000,
1,000.
1,000, 300, 10,000, 1,000. Okay. I'm going to go 300.
Oh, I'm sorry, that is wrong.
Shit.
The correct answer
If
is
it's 10,000,
1,000.
shit. Okay.
1,000.
Okay.
And those 1,000 bananas are then divided into 50 different groups.
Guys, I'm a fraud.
That's okay. There's a lot of bananas out there.
I didn't
There's
know
like strawberry
that.
bananas. There's like some red bananas. There's
Bro,
some like
what?
yeah. So learn something new every day, guys.
Yeah, okay, listen. I clearly need to get up my knowledge on bananas here.
All right. Well, it's going to get harder from here now, okay?
Oh, shit.
All right. In 2012, an Illinois resident set the world record by peeling and consuming bananas in 60 seconds. What was that amount? A, 15, B, 5, C, 8, and D, 20. He had to peel them and consume them.
And how long did he do it?
60 seconds.
Holy shit. Okay, so I've actually seen recently like some fast eater like competition or whatever they're called, and those guys go fast.
Mm-hmm.
They go fast. Even like the competitions that like they drink like a certain amount of liquid fast. Oh my god. Okay.
You got 15,
okay,
5,
15, 5,
8, and 20.
15, 5, 8, 20. 15, 5, 8, and 20. It's definitely not 5. That's too little. That's not it. It's not 5. 15, 8, and 20. I just feel like 8's still too low. I don't know why. I just feel like that's still too low. It's 60 seconds.
That's a short amount of time, though, if you think about it.
I know, but oh god, why you? Why,
I'm just sitting here. I'm just the question guy.
You're trying to persuade my answer. Okay, so not 5, not 8, and it's 15 or 20, right? Is my other two?
Those are the other two.
Okay, so I'm gonna say 15.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer
8,
was 8. How many do you think you could do in 60 seconds? Me, I'm thinking like
4.
I was gonna say 3 for me. I was like,
you mean
I don't
like
know.
chew and swallow?
Oh yeah.
And are these guys like chewing and swallowing, or are they just like gulping it?
I have no idea. This is just what I was able to research and find.
Yo, that's kind of wild.
Shout out Illinois. I only added that because
That
I'm
was
from
in Illinois,
Illinois.
right?
Shout out home right there.
Oh my! I was like, why are you pointing there? Oh my god.
All right. So last
Oh,
question.
I'm failing. I'm failing.
How are you in science in school growing up?
I was. I really like biology. I never took physics, um, but like animal biology, like I love that shit.
Okay.
But any of the other stuff,
You hopefully
it's
we'll
probably on
just
monkeys, isn't it?
no, it's not at
Okay.
all.
Okay.
All right. To grow bananas, the soil must contain what level of pH?
Why is this a question? Oh, okay. What is multiple choice, right?
It's multiple choice.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Is it A 5.5 to 6.5,
Oh shit.
B 2.5 to 3.5, C 12 to 13, or D 0 to 2? I'm no pH expert. I'm trying to remember what is high,
Yeah,
what is
because I
low.
remember learning this shit like recently too. Because I basically, long story short, I did a health and fitness promotion program like 3 years ago, and we learned about like the pH scale and all that stuff, like the levels, like what's acidic, what's basic, all that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember if low was like higher or higher. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What was the question again?
Well, what level to grow bananas, the soil must contain what level of pH?
And, okay, please run the options by me again.
5.5 to 6.5,
5 to 6. Okay.
2.5 to 3.5, 12 to 13, 0 to 2.
I feel like bananas are pretty like acidic.
Okay.
So I just have a feeling that the lower the pH, the more acidic. I just have
Okay.
a feeling.
Okay.
So we're gonna. What was D? What was D?
D was 0 to 2.
I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna shoot in the dark. 0 to 2.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer is A, 5.5 to 6.5. And the reasoning for everybody, the soil cannot be too salty or too cold.
So what's the conclusion here? Am I not?
No, you're banana certified.
Okay,
These
thank you
were
very much.
I like I said, these were going to be insanely hard
I
questions
know
for you.
those are very
These
those
are
are
tough
very
ones.
solid
These are all about
questions.
bananas.
I know. I mean, I just gotta get my knowledge up.
Yeah,
On bananas. That's the
gotta go
bottom
back to
line
your
here.
drawing board back. I mean, I guess your flight back to Toronto, you can kind of
I got a few hours still to
yeah, you
kill,
got a
so
few to kind of get some banana knowledge.
and I'll come back to you.
At Lost Lands, be like, hey,
Yeah.
we'll do it. We'll do a
Chop
check
it
in
up,
one.
part two.
It's just checking on banana
Yep.
knowledge. But yeah, that's this is about everything I have. Is there anybody who would like to shout out, thank, for you and your journey so far?
Just shout out my friends and family, my girlfriend, my beautiful and talented agent James Harris, who's killing it. And yeah, man, just I guess if I could also give a piece of advice to the people is don't ever give up. Always trust the process, even when you're on your bad days and you're feeling heavy hearted and just feeling not so good. Keep going. Don't let it stop you.
That's always good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Riddim Nate. This
Shout
is
out Riddim
Chop It
Nate.
Up. Who should we have on the podcast next? Who are some people?
I think you should get either Sweet Tooth. I think you should get or Level. I think you should probably try and get Al Ross as well. I think you should get maybe one of the underground rhythm guys. Maybe like I don't know. Maybe get one of the Sanzu or Vulgar boys to.
Vulgar one, they would be that quiet, just sitting there.
Yeah, that's good. It's like if you were to do the AT aliens, they wouldn't say anything.
Yeah, that'd be funny. That'd be a good one. But let us know down below who should be on the next episode of Chop It Up. I will be at Base Canyon. So if you guys see me at Base Canyon, come say what up, say hi. I might have a table also at Base Canyon.
Oh shit!
About some Chop It Up stuff.
Yeah.
I'll also be at Lost Lands this year. Might see you and me.
I will be at Lost Lands as well.
If you come see me, say what up. Also, let us know feedback, whatever we got. So thank you, Daniel.
It was an honor to be a part of this, man.
I appreciate it. So
thank you.
Peace out from Portland.
Yes, sir. Peace and love. Hell yeah, bro.
Good job.
That was sick.
That was awesome.